Okay. Oh, yep. Finally time for more of this. What's gone? I mean, what was it today? Thursday? I think I missed just yesterday, right? I don't know why times like days are like muddling, blaring together, whatever the word is. But yeah, just had a busy day yesterday, but today it's a bit. It's definitely actually not even just a bit. It's just a lot more relaxed. Okay, so what were we doing? We knew that the goblins were here, right? We're not surprised. We're aware. So if they do happen to start combat with us, it's not going to be a massive issue.
One day I'll catch a break. Looks like this.
Get over there! Surround them like!
So here's what we want to do. I think I'm gonna send him over here. Okay. Well, I don't know what direction he's going. Oh, Gale's. Damn, he gets locked into this dialogue too if I get him too close. We'll have these guys kind of spread out though,
Thanks.
because of like what I know will happen if I'm too close together.
You spotted us. Good. It's like they say. No fun in skewing a pig what doesn't know he's cooked.
Let's do this.
We got you surrounded. Here's how this goes. You take one step further, and we'll fill your front with arrows. Or you turn around, and your backside gets the same treatment.
As the symbol glows, power courses through you. Authority.
Let's see. This is situational bonus, so we can hope that one of these ends up being good. Great.
Ugh. Suppose it's best to save our strength for a real threat.
Sure, yeah, what do we
Go on,
say?
then. Just keep your nose clean.
Okay, let's get everybody connected.
Very well.
Let's, actually, hold on. Let's talk to Gale real quick, because he's obviously going through it.
You'll have to speak slowly. I'm finding it quite difficult to concentrate with my condition gnawing at my insides like a teething displacer kitten.
Okay, let's do
That
this.
is most gratifying to hear. May I?
Yeah, not that. This.
Thank you.
You can literally see the mark here as it like absorbs it. So it's not like what he's saying
That hit the spot.
seems sketchy,
I
right?
could feel it work. The magic, it's like a lullaby that sings to sleep the demon inside. A metaphorical demon, I haste to point out, but no less dangerous. And no less bound to wake up again to continue its ravages. Such is the nature of all monsters. Oh, it's not so bad once you get used to it.
Always just want to be
And, on the plus side,
Somi,
my
honestly.
tower in Waterdeep has never been so free of clutter. Sincerely, though, I understand I ask a lot from you with few answers in return. But in time, all will be told.
Thanks.
My lady, I bow to your boundless kindness.
Hell yeah. Okay, so we want to get in here. We can't just go lockpicking the door because they'll get mad. So we're gonna do this instead. Okay, one of my two guys who has a fire cantrip. There we go.
No one stopped me yet.
Okay, let's head in.
This'll be fun.
Okay, we'll go up here. Is this... no. Is it this one? Okay, let's swap to Gale. And knock. Okay, there we go.
Let's march. Infernal metal. That's what my engine's made of. Hang on.
Yep, I know. So we have some options with what we could do. Let's into here. Just see what supplies we can get before we like
Here, I hope.
make any decisions to go fighting anything. Damn, that's a lot. Oh, no. You know what? There is one thing that we have to do that I completely forgot about until now. Let's, damn.
Let's see.
What does this do if we activate it? Interesting. Oh, wow. Okay. What can go in here, though? Can I, like, make stuff... Can I, like, make weapons stronger?
Damn, it's good to be alive.
Yeah, what happens here? Maybe this is a waste, but I've never... Oh, invalid. Melting furnace with... Maybe this, like, fixes weapons? Or fixes broken gear or something?
So that's progress.
Is there anything that... Is there anything that's, like, broken? No, I mean, it doesn't seem like it. It's like, let's try it on... actually, Let's try it on this. No? Okay, yeah. I'm not entirely sure what to do with this right now, so we'll just kind of leave it alone for now.
These boots have seen everything.
Will they not get mad at us for coming out this door? I feel like they might.
Your desire. This hair.
At least things have stayed interesting.
Let's see what happens. Okay, the way that you know if somebody's like immediately aggroed on you is like you're coming out of a cutscene, or not a cutscene, like a loading screen. And if you hear the like little dice rolling sound, then you know you're kind of in a bind.
What's in here?
Anyway. Okay, now we've discovered this, so that's great. Now let's go over here and do this. I want to talk to these guys. What are they again? Ogres, I think?
No chicken. Tastes like fish. Gentlemen, contain yourselves. This quarrel sours our feast. Besides, tastes like pork. And what surprise is this? Brothers, look here. I have eyed yet another prize. Fortune
Okay,
favors our
okay.
bellies.
Immediately trying to eat me. That's crazy.
Stranger, be you friend or food, the mark is her measure. Show us the brand of the absolute.
Well, I have the brand. Need to roll for charisma. What's the check? 10? Okay, my rolls are horrible. This shouldn't be that hard to get, but... Okay, yeah, nice.
Indeed. How regrettable that your meat must go unsavored. Food? Food. Not food. Friend. I've no use for the absolute. or any god. I follow two masters only: gluttony and greed.
And he's like
The
on their
goblins
payroll.
understand my appetites. They sate my hunger for gold, and the rest sate my hunger for meat. Boss goblin give gold. We check brand. Good deal.
Ah, I see. Okay, that's why. When I do like solo playthroughs, I have a tendency to just skip through dialogue because I'm like, I get the gist, but I never really picked up on that he's paid to specifically make sure everybody that passes through is good.
I am, by all accounts,
For the, I mean,
a
good like on this kid,
student of
yeah.
higher commerce and extortion. Make me an offer. Tempt me.
I mean, these are the same. But this one's a much higher difficulty class. Oh, so low. Or so close, I mean. We'll try it, we'll try it. Nice. Oh, I got a nat 20, awesome.
A brilliant notion, and a boon to my aching belly. We have a deal, my tasty kibble. Take my bone horn. One blow, and the ground will quake with my family name. Use it when the need arises, and never a moment before.
Yep,
Ogre kill
you got it.
everyone around, then Ogre eats them. Well spoken, indeed. Ogre kill everyone around.
I do like the way that Lump talks a lot. It's like really entertaining.
Am I not astonishing? A robust diet makes for a shrewd mind, you see. I am a gourmand, and you a delicacy. Were I so lucky?
I mean, I'll take the compliment, honestly. Let's get out of here, though.
We will keep close. When you are ready, sound the horn.
That is one of the things that we did have to do, but something else that I almost forgot that we needed to do. What's closer? This, I think, is over here. In fact, because I forgot about it when we were doing a bunch of other random stuff. Actually, how close are we? Not super close. Might actually be over leveled for this now. No, let's not step on those. Let's not step on those.
You're both twice as tall as me, but have half the bloody backbone.
Yeah,
we
I'm
don't
like,
know what that
I'm like
thing
4 times
even
as
is.
tall.
And what about the crypt?
I'm telling you, it's a ship. And the crypt can wait. Mari and Barton have been trying to break in for days. Now we... Stop! Got ourselves competition already. That's our ship.
I don't like where my character is standing. Am I actually standing there? Hold on. No. Okay, great. Can I...
Seems your actions have earned you an enemy.
But look. These two are gone. Oh, he got crushed. The other guy fell. We'll not have him go first.
Best be on my way.
You know what we're gonna use on her? This, because she's annoying. Goodbye.
This feels good.
Where's the cunning dash?
Step quick.
Nice, that's good damage. Nice, he took no damage from that. Okay, let's get her out. Let's see if she can just... One on Earth? Okay. We'll just kind of start getting her there just in case we need to, but I don't think we will. Oh yeah, his turn is kind of nothing. There we go. And that's the benefit of being able to switch characters mid-combat.
Light on my
Or
feet.
mid-conversation, I mean. Obviously you can do it mid-combat already. But, let's see. Let's do this.
Here we go.
Why do you give a book? Everything all right out there?
Hmm. Wonder which one... I feel like this one would have a better chance, right? Surely, okay. Whoa. I could re-roll it. In fact, I will re-roll it. Maybe that's a waste of inspiration. Surely we'll get inspiration from completing this little area. Yeah, let's get inside.
Who the hell's... You're dead!
Are we?
Where do I go from here?
Bonk, bonk. Now we'll just use this. And not click end turn by accident. Yeah. Yeah, we'll just... Hell yeah, beat him to death, Gale. Oh, we should have looted the others upstairs, but whatever.
Should
We'll
mind
come
my
back for him.
step.
So, obviously I already know from playing, but like, those voices, those are... The rest of their team, they're really annoying to deal with, specifically from this angle. So it's like... I'm wondering if I send... Man, no, that's hard. It's hard. I'm just trying to think of, like, what can I possibly do to make this a little bit easier. I could send... Okay, so... I could frontline up here and have Gale and Karlak kind of sit back. Well, I mean, I guess there's no reason to have Karlak sit back. Gale can be, like, down here and still hit people, because I think there's, like, a couple that are close. Still hit people with Magic Missile. I can have Astarion sneak up around. I'll show you.
Something divine lingers here. But I don't recognize...
Actually, yeah, while we're at it, we might as well just have Astarion loot these corpses, too. But...
Let's hope for gold.
We'll definitely have gold. But actually, now the question is, like, do I aggro all of them solo? Like, can I do that without dying? I feel like I'm not as tanky as Karlak is, right? Like, I mean, she has more health at least. Though I might have a, let's check that. I do have a higher armor class, so maybe, What else do we have in my inventory that would make me... Okay. I mean, nothing... What is this? This gives 13? I don't have anything that's better than that, I don't think. That's just straight up clothes. That's 11, yeah, that's not good. Because I'm just wondering if I have anything that... Oh, ooh. Wait. Okay, I have an idea. One sec. Let's get these guys attached to Astarion, get them out here. Never mind. Okay, we have to get them physically outside first. Before we can do any attaching.
Lost in thought. Not a problem.
Now connect. And now they three will go down here. First, I think I need to make sure that I have the enemies on me first. Am I using my channel divinity already? For what do I have that does that actually? Oh, yeah, the like extra necrotic damage on hit. Forgot. We'll take all of these because they're really good for camping supplies. Milk? Sure. What's in there? Nothing. We don't need a cutting board. Did I just pick up stand a chair back up? Nothing in there. A little bit of gold. Nothing. Okay. We've opened that up at least. Cutting board. Is that it? This was the valuable thing that was in here. Oh, well, we'll grab this last milk can. I somehow didn't see that there. It's a concentration. What does it do? Targeted. So they can still target the ground around me, I suppose. Huh, 7 temporary hit points. Man, it's concentration, right? Is it not? Wait, how does can I see this somewhere? If it says concentration on it? Yes. So here's what we're gonna do. Only the mages can hit me right now. But we want to get them all in like a weird, unfavorable position. And then while it's my turn, we want to get these guys down into this other room. Okay, well, let's look at that real quick. One of the guys we just killed. That's the guy that dropped down that I mentioned. Are they facing? Why is this guy facing this way already? Oh, I'm pressing the wrong button. Okay.
How much longer will this take? Adventure awaits.
And then we'll get Karlak as close as we can. Okay. Not super close, it seems. We're going to throw this. Yep. And then we'll back up a little bit. And we'll back you up a little bit as well. And we'll back me up a little bit as well. And okay, a little bit of free damage there. What is this arrow actually? Soul Seeking? A homing arrow that does psychic damage. I feel like that's a mod. That's a mod weapon. I guess it would say though, wouldn't it have a little symbol on it?
My word.
So her action was the throw. We'll give that to... Well, he actually already has a higher armor class than her. I have Sanctuary on me, but I'm not going to soon. We'll actually have her do Giant's Rage now. Great.
Wow, so much for peace.
Now... There goes Sanctuary, but they're both decently damaged. Oh wait, I can cast it again. Who do I want to cast it on though? Maybe Gale to give him a turn? not in line of sight? Okay. I don't know what upcasting that would do at all. Probably nothing, right? And you, we will use... It says hiding successful, but he's not hidden, so I'm not entirely sure what that is. She's just gonna start shooting at me. Damn, okay. I had a feeling that they would use stuff on Gale. He's our mage, so it's like he's just the heaviest hitter as a result of that. Okay. We'll get him over here. And we'll upcast Magic Missile. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Arcane Ward is so good with Magic Missile. Yeah, look, he took no damage there. That's all fine, that's all fine. I'm gonna go after this one, though. Do I have it still? Where is it? I don't. What is it? Once per short rest? I see. I could do this. Multi-target damage, though, with my Toll of the Dead is not bad at all. And who's low? Gale? Is anybody else lower? No. Yes, I mean, Asterian's lower. And Gale has self. Nice. Gale has self, like, protection, so... I'll just get him out of that. Damn, bro, really? We'll just use this. Here we go.
My turn.
That's good at least. I mean... Casting spells is... Oh, while I'm in rage or what? Okay, well, I don't know if we want to use this because it's a short rest charge. I think we could just kill her here. Yeah, this sword, I'm telling you, this sword does so much damage. Is she not like fireproof? I think she is. Damn. I did so much for just being a daze too. Man, this guy can't get a break. There you go. He woke up because he was on fire. Oh, he's almost dead though. Damn, he woke the other guy up. What a way to wake somebody up. Damn, Gale's down. I need to not let him die. These guys suck. Okay, Gale, here you go. Now... Damn.
Have to keep going.
Okay, we'll just get up on her face then. Let's get him out of the fire. Let's get this guy out of the game. There we go. We'll use a potion.
Let's go. Tactical.
You are a bit of a problem, so die. There we go. Yeah, they just don't do that much damage to me, it seems. Can we get this man a split one? Where did it go? Way down here? There we go. Yeah, let's get him some health. Why did I put him over here? I didn't. I forgot that he'd just gotten picked up. So. Okay. Hmm. 4 to 7. Wait, what am I looking at? 1 to 12. Damn, she got saved. I'll get in her face. This is my last level 1 spell. But I want Gale to I really don't want Gale to go down because that's not a fun process. Ooh, that was a good hit. Damn.
Aye, aye.
Okay. It's just Torga. Damn, can these guys stop? Like, go to sleep. Okay, you're done for. Let's have a Asterion on this. I think he probably takes the most advantage of it. Wrong one. Yep.
Better than nothing.
Short rest. Good job, everybody. Good fight. Oh, I'm encumbered. I actually don't know why I'm not having Karlach hold everything since she's a giant barbarian, which has a passive to. For some reason, I don't have that, but you know. Let's assume that this stuff is heaviest. Yeah. All of this armor is gonna be the heaviest. We'll give her this. No, that's only one. Okay, never mind. It's the number on the left. I was looking on the number on the right. That's like how much it's worth. I'm kind of dumb, I guess. There we go. No longer encumbered.
Time to press ahead.
Let's yeah, let's have Karlach loot these.
Toes. Yoink.
I've never looted with Karlach before, so haven't heard that one. What did I just pick up? Drow poison? Damn. I think I had all that and didn't use it.
Yo. That might be worth
There you go.
Did that do?
Door is open.
Is that blood?
Okay. I think looting's over, so
Never mind. Best be on my way.
I wonder how big I am. I didn't do this after the dialogue. I should have checked. It would have been funny. I wonder how big I am compared to Lump and his gang.
This place wasn't built for the living.
Okay, well. See if we can. Everybody failed it?
Be wary. This place is trapped.
Okay. Asterion, it's all you.
How delicious. Be careful. There are traps about.
Yeah, I'm aware. There we go. Traps that don't matter. Big thing is this. What does this do, actually? I don't know where this goes to.
Let's move.
Suppose we'll find out soon enough. Or maybe not if I don't explore, like, every nook and cranny of this game.
Need to find a way forward.
Because that's the issue with having played a game before. It's like, especially a game like this. It's like thinking that I, like, because I already know certain... Okay, I guess we can't do knock. We'll have him lockpick this. He has so much. I actually think if he rolls a 2 on that roll, I think he automatically gets it, I feel like.
Wish to live in more interesting times. If not over, then through.
Okay, here's what we're gonna do here.
Armed scribes. But no sign of a struggle.
Take this.
I wonder what was so subversive about their words that they commanded protection.
Take that.
Hmm?
Damn, how many keys am I gonna pick up that I have no idea where they go to?
This must be ancient. No one worships the final scribe anymore.
Nice, nice, Jurgle. Okay, so
What now?
how do we want to do this?
Never wanted the easy path.
What's on your mind?
I didn't click that, actually. Give me 1 sec, I need to... Okay, back.
Keep a blade close.
You here.
The air is ripe
You
with magic. On
up
my way.
here. Yeah, like right here.
What's cooking? If you insist.
You down here.
I've got a long road ahead.
Okay,
How much
let's
farther can I
get
go?
this started.
Something just woke up.
Switch to this. Oh,
Let's go.
damn, this guy does damage.
Unleash me.
Snip silence. Can undead be slept? Yeah, okay. Hmm. His ward isn't building up, and that's not the best thing ever. Let's use this. That's good damage.
Blood comes easy these days. Very well.
I need to pick one. It's not a targeted ability, apparently. Hold on. This is, but we don't. We're not close enough. Unfortunately, we're close enough for this. Well, I mean, we'll just have to hope that we can get to Gale in time to keep him alive. Wait, they can't shoot him though, because he's in a fog cloud. Yeah, he's just throwing rocks now.
With finesse.
Okay, kill this one. Yep.
A rough tempest I will raise. Let's light them up.
Nice.
Bye forever, pal.
Oh, they're immune to dazed. I
Catch
guess
my
that does
breath.
make sense.
With haste.
Okay, we broke that. Really want to upcast Sanctuary right now. Let's just use this. Yeah, they get destroyed by necrotic damage. but he's silenced now. Okay. I mean, let's just... Damn.
Allow me to demonstrate.
His track record.
Yes, of course.
Well, at least he's not silenced. Really?
Time to push my luck again.
It's okay. I could get in a position where I can hit both, I think. Yep. You and you. He got saved? Bro. We don't need to. Oh, imagine if that killed. Hunt him down. There you go.
Want to surrender their valuables, even after death.
Let's get what we want and
Yeah,
get
it's
out.
peep or something.
Now step forward. A lot of effort to hide one sarcophagus.
That's not a bad necklace to have.
So he has spoken, and so thou standest before me. Right, as always. What a curious way to awaken. Now, I have a question for thee. What is the worth of a single mortal's life?
Hmm. I'm a death cleric.
I am not the same as those thou hast slain, if that is what thou askest. Wilt thou answer my question? So, I ask again.
It's weird that I can't just
what
answer it right
is the
away.
worth of
I
a
guess it's realistic,
single
though.
mortal life?
Hmm. Let's see. As a cleric, I think I would say... Well, no. Honestly, I would say this.
In death, that is so. Very well. I am satisfied. We have met, and I know thy face. We will see each other again at the proper time and place. Farewell.
Oh yeah. Now we can bring allies back and respec. Okay. I don't know why did I press that? Why did I press that? I thought it was gonna take me to see there. We're in pretty bad shape for another fight, to be honest. What are our levels looking like? Damn, really? We just did like 2 fights. Crazy. Okay, well, these guys are chill with us. We don't want to go to the... We don't want to go to the goblin camp right now. This is the next place we go.
Transforming into a mind flayer might have its
the love of all that is holy, I've never clapped eyes on your poor sister.
Drop the act, hag. You was the last to see Mayrina.
Just let her go. Please.
Thank goodness you're here, sweetie. I don't know what's come over these boys.
Auntie Ethel's face creases with false concern. You realize she's lying about seeing this girl, Mayrina.
Stop this. We won't ask again.
Careful. Don't trust a word out of her mouth. Our sister went to the hag, and we ain't seen her since.
Hand over heart, I don't know their sister. I will gladly help you all look for her, though.
Enough. Where is she?
Damn, fuck, what do I... These are really my options? This makes me fight them. And I'm pretty sure this gets them killed. Fuck.
Bollocks! You were supposed to rush to my defense, love.
This gets them killed
Lot
too?
of good you are.
Ah, that sucks.
Some advice? You ever darken my door, you'd best have that head bowed and an apology at the ready. Bye-bye now.
I wonder if they have anything to say about her.
How can I help?
Nothing? Oh, okay. Oh, wait.
Don't burn yourself.
Karlach's job.
No one back home will ever believe this.
Well, we can short rest one more time. Maybe we can take a fight now?
A chill runs up your spine. You feel like you're being watched.
My investigation is not good, and this is a high roll. Yeah.
The place has a quiet sense of calm. You can't see anything strange.
Man. Wait, oh, all of us? Damn, okay, that sucks. Because if we hadn't all failed that, there could have been like a nice, not easy, but like, you know, kind of easier fight that we could have taken.
Looks like we missed all the fun.
What did she just nature check? Red caps, I see.
Ouch! My thing!
Huh? Why is
Still
she
breathing.
bleeding now?
Despite everything. Swift as my feet can carry me.
Oh, because I'm
Finger.
trying to loot these like thorny brushes. Okay, so a long rest would do us a favor. But we long rest and then we need to fight like right after. Otherwise, you know.
I like Gale, but I'm keeping all my good gear well out of sight. Everything fancy he touches meets a grisly end.
He's like really aggressive about it. She feels really strongly about that. That's funny. Oh, Shadowheart wants to talk, I guess.
Very well.
I know that look. You're wondering why I was in pain before. Let's just clear the air about that now.
Sure.
It's just an old wound that hurts me from time to time. Nothing to be concerned about.
It was like glowing.
It's nothing to do with the tadpoles, at least, in case your imagination is in danger of getting away from you. It's just something I have to live with. Quite a lot, if I'm being honest. But it always passes quickly, so I can manage. We've been through quite a lot, with likely more to come. Care to narrow it down a little? I must admit, you've been a surprise, and not an unpleasant one. Kindred spirits are few and far between for me. Besides, you saved my life aboard the Nautilus.
I guess she likes me, even though I've been
How can I do anything but sing your praises?
elsewhere.
I suppose we'd go our separate ways. Not a slight on your company, of course. Perhaps. Perhaps not. If we do survive, we'll have separate lives to return to. I need to get to Baldur's Gate. There's someone waiting for me there. Someone I have to reach. As soon as possible.
Yeah, of course.
Thank you. And you're right. It's a delicate matter. Not something for light conversation.
Let's leave it at that for now, because that's kind of what our character is like. Although, to be honest, I feel like a lot of them, it's like Will
I've known people who are hungry for power.
and Karlak are the
but
only ones who are
Gale
kind of
takes
open.
it a bit too literally for my liking. I wonder how he does it. Why he does it. I'm sure all will be revealed in time, but I don't like it. A waste of perfectly good treasure.
That's fair. What did it? What just rolled? Oh, and the saving throws for the open wounds. Here, give me one
Gale
second.
slurped that thing up like a horse with a carrot. I hope he got what he needed from it.
I mean, he definitely got what he needed from it.
My father once said, "One does not pursue a champion's life. One merely answers its call." So it was for me. I was hunting near the Cloakwood when I heard it. A child crying out from a lone farmstead. I found him in the fields, flanked by goblins. His mother's corpse bled into the soil next to him. I don't remember much of the battle, but I remember drying the boy's tears after.
It's really nice. It's a really nice story.
Proud. No. Angry. Angry at the monsters preying on innocents. Angry at the so-called good gods for tolerating the cruelty of the evil. Angry at myself that it took so long for me to see the coast suffering. The frontiers demanded a blade. And so I heeded.
That's fair.
And it's nice to meet someone of your talents. Having a worm wriggling in my skull didn't instill much confidence in the days ahead. With you as my ally, the future looks a little less daunting.
I do appreciate it. I do appreciate it. You know, I do my best.
Go ahead. I'm listening.
Think of it as
Tribute. The kind a king might pay to a more powerful neighbor to avoid invasion. As long as I pay, there will be peace. But should I ever stop, along comes a war. I can assure you, the battlefield would extend well beyond the borders of my body alone.
Surprisingly little out of him for that. Like everybody else felt like they contributed more to that conversation. Oh wait. Oops. Somebody wants to speak? Who? Who? Oh, he's here. I forgot.
We meet again, as predicted. I shall be here in thy camp for whenever thou hast need of my services. A mending of the threads between life and death. Should thou or any of thy compatriots perish, I will cleave soul to body once more.
It was like super powerful. Yeah.
Because it is my calling. There is little else to explain.
I guess I'll take his word for it.
A matter of coin.
Yep. Yep. Makes sense.
The soul
You don't sleep well, flitting between dreams and nightmares. Maybe you wake up because you know something is wrong. Or maybe you just get lucky.
Shit.
His reaction.
No, it's not what it looks like. I swear. I wasn't going to hurt you. I just needed, well, blood.
There, in the dim firelight, you see him for what he really is. A vampire, a slave to sanguine hunger.
It's not what you think. I'm not some monster. I feed on animals. Boars, deer, kobolds, whatever I can get. I'm just too slow right now. Too weak. If I just had a little blood, I could think clearer. Fight better. Please.
A strange sensation courses through you, and your companion's mind unfolds, secrets half revealed.
At best, I was sure you'd say no. More likely, you'd ram a stake through my ribs. No. I needed you to trust me. And you can trust me.
I mean, he's been doing good work so far.
Thank you. Do you think you could trust me just a little further? I only need a taste. I swear. Really? Of course. Not one drop more. Let's make ourselves comfortable, shall we?
If I stop him in time, do I not get the debuff, or do I get the debuff regardless, I wonder?
It's like a shard of ice into your neck, a quick, sharp pain that fades to throbbing numbness. Your breath catches, your pulse quickens.
Oh, of course.
I must feel so uncomfortable. Freaky? I mean, yeah, kinda, to be honest, but I'm not romancing him, right? I'm romancing Karlach. Just want him to stay in my party.
I feel strong. I feel happy. shouldn't take long. So many people need killing.
That is very
Now,
true.
If you'll excuse me, you're invigorating, but I need something more filling. This is a gift, you know. I won't forget it.
You watch as he stalks towards the forest, stronger, more confident, ready to hunt.
So that's... wait. Okay. Am I debuffed? Am I debuffed? Let's see. Damn. Ah, that sucks. My rolls have already been ass. That's whatever. Anyway, we know what we gotta do now. Where are we at? I actually feel like Will would be better in this particular fight than Asterion, but not much I can do about it. These things we need to take out. Because those jerks can snowball pretty quickly.
Don't waste a step.
They're not humanoid. Do I just try to nuke this guy? I mean, I won't kill him even if I use this on him. Maybe... Nice, okay. Now... and he's still groveling. Great. We're gonna get him to a better position and then we'll start unloading his spells on everybody. Man, I should have learned Scorching Ray or something. Really? Yeah, they're really good for him. Okay, there's that. She'll be good once she gets melee because of her Searing Strike, but it'll be a little bit difficult until then. He's kind of low, so that's good at least. We need to take out those guys. At least we skipped that guy's turn. Not the best thing ever. I want to take that one out, but...
Time to move.
Nice. Oh, that's huge. Before they did any damage to us, we already have one dead, so that's great. Can't target elementals, interesting. I didn't realize that those were elementals, to be honest. That one got saved.
With ease.
Okay, we want to take out that big one. Oh, he's low. Damn. Well, if he's gonna get melee, then it doesn't really matter that he entangled her. Like, what? Huh? What is happening here? Okay. That is not good. That's not good, actually. But like this, like these two could just duke it out. Look at that damage. Look at that damage. The ancients are... They look different, right? One ancient and... One ancient. Where's he? Up there? Nice, okay. Huh, this kind of sucks. Nice. We can use this for self-heal, but it doesn't work on elementals, so we can't really use it this fight, actually. Young one. I don't have Crown of Madness. Oh, that was on Will, actually. Now that I think about it. Okay, let's see. What can we do? Yeah. That would have been nice. Really? Surprised. This is a guaranteed kill, surely. Yep. Perfect. We want to get him into range to help out Asterion. Nice, his concentration was broken. They do so much damage though, you see that? He was saved from the fire, but there we go. Oh man, he did some good damage there. This guy's dead next turn, actually. Nice. Hell yeah. Okay. Now let's mess this guy up. Good damage. We need to take these guys out. That arcane ward is doing so much. Oh, is he still entangled? Oh no, he... How can he get out of this? Perfect. The great thing about having those sneak attacks on him, I mean, I guess this is why it's good that he's a rogue, right? Like, design-wise, is that he will always have advantage if I let him, you know, suck somebody off in combat or drink some of my blood at night or something.
But to keep going.
You get healed. You, got saved, so whatever. You die. Really? How? I had to have 2 super low rolls in order for him not to die to that, actually. It's unfortunate, for sure. Yeah. Oh, well, if he's gonna come over here, then whatever. I'll kill him and Gale and... Oh, that would have been huge. Asterion can take care of this one up here. Oh, that's unlucky. Nice. Great. Perfect.
Over there.
Hit him. No way, Karlak, please. You're letting me down here. That's fine. He doesn't need it. It's actually perfect the way that they're playing this. Perfect for me, I mean. It's his turn next. We'll go... Can we, like, get him away? Dude, I don't understand why that's failing. The percentage it's at. Well, we'll do... We'll do this. Does that get him? Huh. Not really wanting to provoke an attack of opportunity. I don't understand why this push doesn't work the way that I want it to, though. Okay, well he's dead. Yep. Kinda sucks, but it's whatever.
No gloom, all doom.
Great. Nothing pusher works, I guess. Damn, he's dead. Okay, well, we'll just have to revive him at camp, that's fine. We definitely have the money. Nice, he's getting low. It's just this guy and his summon left. Which is why I wanted to push this one away, but... Okay, okay, what do we want to do here? We can upcast it to give a little bit more healing. It's important that he stays healthy, because he's our biggest damage dealer, and because he's about to take some damage here. Yep.
One can't always be a gentleman.
Let's upcast the hell out of this. Let's get him as far away as possible. It's not going to be far enough, probably. What? No, it is. It is. He had to use dash. What are our items looking like? We'll do this.
Heading out.
There we go. Good damage. Need to light him on fire. Need to keep myself and Gale alive. To that end, where... Okay, let's get in there. I might take some bad damage here, unless this works. Nice. Got a little bit of extra damage there, I guess.
Destroyer.
He can't be targeted. Man, it sure would be nice. Damn, really, he... being muddy is so... ass, apparently. Looks like we're just gonna have to brute force this one. Bludgeoning, huh?
I speak, they burn.
Yeah, hopefully that's the case. Damn, bro. You spoke and they did not burn. I'm doing like a little poke damage. You need to be able to actually hit this. There we go. She rolled a 1? That's actually crazy. There we go. Oh, man.
Attention.
Need her to be the one to, Well. Let's get this guy back up. We need, well, we need to loot some nice. Ah, man, we can't afford to do another rest, so we're gonna really have to bank on some good, persuasion checks. You have to be kidding me. I don't understand what that is. Sparkle hands, interesting. Okay, actually no, I know exactly what we can do.
Never a dull moment. On my way.
We're gonna sit here. We're gonna go to camp. And we're gonna really hope that Will has good.
Need something?
Look at him, he's all beat up.
Oh, darling, I'm hurt. I thought we had something special.
You need to look at yourself.
I guess I'll spend my evenings lounging here while you do all the hard work. It sounds awful.
Like, you're messed up, bro. You gotta take a break.
Well, I think.
The Blade of Frontiers at your calling.
Okay, Will, come with me.
That's the spirit.
Great. Perfect. Let's get out of here. Whoa, 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 wrong button. Whoa, whoa, also wrong button. Where's the... Do I really have to do this to leave? It's crazy.
There's a cleft in that tree.
Thank you, Will. Thank you, thank you.
What's inside?
Perfect. Now we do this.
Took the edge off.
Okay. Let's head over. Get ready for this next fight, where Will is gonna have to carry the fuck out of us because the rest of us are not doing well spell-wise. Actually, two of us are not doing well spell-wise. I guess Karlak will be fine too.
At the ready.
I'm not doing anything spell-wise, actually.
An impressive fight again. You should consider a new name.
I take it you have some suggestions?
The Wizard Wonder. Or how about the Master of the Weave?
The maximum number is how much? 1? I guess that's kind of real, honestly.
Need anything else? Of course. But please, remember, you're not the only one in need.
Yeah, I'm giving you stuff, pal. Okay? I don't know what you're talking about. I'm selling you things because I have way too much in my inventory right now. Huh. I do like this Heartstopper thing. If it ever actually procs, that'll be huge. We'll hang on to that for some light reading, you know? I'm having to like be careful with what I click. Okay, well, the rest of this thing, fine. What else? I see, okay. This is a good bow. What does it do? Psychic damage? Perception and survival checks. Oh. I'll have to come back for that because I'm not sure what, less slashing damage. Dexterity checks and saving throws. I see. Okay, that would be pretty good. Again, outlier also on our guy. On oh, that's so good, isn't it? No, no. Psi points? No, we don't have any. Wait, actually, that is good. We do want that. We want that on Gale. Thank you. Pleasure doing business. Okay, Gale. Let's get this, let's get you all blinged out here.
Onward.
Cool. I don't know what that did. Maybe this is different. It might be different. That might be like monk stuff. I'm not sure though.
Have to keep going.
We can sell it. We'll just keep it for now though. Well, yeah, because at the very least it's something that he can eat, right? Actually, yeah, speaking of, let's get this guy a better sword. What do you got going on there? 2 to 9, 4 to 9. Piercing. Can he? Great. We'll sell this later on. Genuinely, I think it's worth it. I think it's worth it to do that. We don't have any big fights that we have to do today. Other than this one.
I smell drama amongst these adventurers. What have you heard?
Okay, pal. Drama, whatever. We're gonna have Will do this. I think he has. Where do we see that? Will's charisma is 17 versus mine, which is 13. I think it's much better to have him do this conversation. And then I'll just buff him for it.
Sure, why not?
Go on. Say it. You think I'm a monster?
What?
It's so funny that the evil ones are all halflings. Now, the reason I say this is because Kaga is ridiculously strong. Like, I need to convince her to join my side.
That nose of yours has gone poking in our business.
Mistress Olladin, I can explain.
No need. It couldn't be helped.
Koga, what is the meaning of this?
You think yourself quite the spy, don't you? Go on, tell him.
What's in the cloakwood? Koga, have you lost your mind?
Halsin is weak, Wrath. But in the shadows, we are strong. We are safe. There is no other way.
You and Halsin welcome untouchables to your midst. You defile the grove for the sake of harmony.
Is that really how druids
Who among you
think?
disagrees? Who would see this grove in ruin?
Oh, I think some others that
The choice is made. Koga, burn the tainted away. Start with the snitch.
As you say, Olladin.
see. Look at that, and then I can do this. Oh, he already has guidance on himself. There we go. Let's go. Let's go.
No. You don't know what you say. In shadow, we are purified.
Korga's voice breaks and her lips tremble. She heard reason in your words.
Nice. We'll just keep at this. Hell yeah, Will. Okay, this is Will's purpose.
When the darkest hour fell, it was us that brought light. Sylvanas demands we illuminate shadow, not hide within it.
Hell yeah.
How was I so blind?
Careful, Koga. The shadows don't forgive.
I belong to the shadows no longer. You've no power over me.
You would question
There's like
my power.
10 of us and 3 of you,
Mother Earth, hear
like
me.
halfling druids
Grant
probably.
me
Like,
your
come on.
wrath.
What are you trying to threaten? Yeah, look how strong she is, bro. These other druids, they're kind of useless, to be honest, but... Thank goodness for Arcane Ward. Okay, Gale, this one's the threat. Let's take her out. Good stuff so far. Yeah, look how low she is. And if that moonbeam stays up, then every turn she's gonna take that damage repeat. So... okay, I'll play support. Damn, wow. Oh, it's a wisdom save, that's why. Oh yeah, get him, get him. This guy. Ooh, that's huge. Old person like that? That's crazy. Oh, that guy's dead. There you go. So is that one.
Fleet of foot.
Let's see if we can't. Actually, can we just... no? Like he's gonna be continuously crit by everybody around him, so. Damn! A one-shot him out of the wolf form. Yeah, look at that. These crits are crazy.
What path lies before me?
We'll nuke him. We'll nuke him. Imagine how it must feel to get comboed like this in combat. Like you get stuck in place by a spell, you can't move, and then you just get beaten until you're dead. Like it's crazy. Did she fall over? What on earth is wrong? Please, Karlak, what are you doing? Oh. I just wanted to use that. Okay, let's wipe this up. There we go. Damn, did you hear that? Did you hear what they were saying? They're like, damn, now those goblins are gonna like come at us. And this trick was like, well, no, because you know they have to get through all of the tieflings. I guess the ritual's over at least.
Defender of the people. Ever onward.
Wrath thought me a danger. Seems I've proven him right. I betrayed Sylvanus himself, led the circle to shadow. We will stop the rite, and I will stand trial. My fate lies with the Tree Father. May he have mercy. It began with a letter. There was no messenger. It simply appeared.
The letter that we
Baldur
found.
came soon after. An army was coming, she said. Goblins, drow, and more still. Legions upon legions. The druids of Cloakwood knew the dangers this would bring. They ordained that all circles cast the rite to shelter from the storm. Olodin taught me to harness the Tree Father's power to wall us in. In return, well, you know the rest. I would turn the grove over to them. I won't forget the wounds I've inflicted. I pray Halsin returns to heal them in full. We will grant them safe harbor until they depart.
Nice.
Meanwhile, help us contend with the goblins. Perhaps we can dissuade them from attacking.
I wonder if that's an option actually. Instead of killing the commanders, I wonder if it's actually possible to say, hey, let's just leave.
What do we have here?
I doubt it, but that'd be interesting. Wait, why am I playing as Karlak right now?
All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have.
Okay, I mean, XP wise, we're getting there. Let's go break the news to Zevlor. Are these guys able to just roam freely now that there's none of those tensions anymore? Looks like it. Okay, because now we can rest and chill. I don't need a romancer. If we want to redeem Minthara, just have her as like a chill ally in camp. And we have to do things a very specific way. Really annoyingly specific way, to be honest.
Respect, sir. Being a Hellrider is for life. They can't take...
Zevlor.
By Delt's virtue.
Oh, they know each other.
Frontiers? What's happened, Will?
I paid the price of angering the wrong devil.
Believe me, I understand better than most.
A moment passes as Zevlor contemplates Will's words. He then turns his attentions to you.
I'm told the druids have stopped their damn chanting. What happened? Truly, Ilmater's ashes. I never thought you would actually see reason. Thank you. We still have the goblins to contend with, but you've given us time to prepare. I need to ensure my people make the most of it. But here, left over from my soldiering days, it's sparse thanks for what you've done for us. And I'm afraid I have more yet to ask.
What did he give me? A weapon? Armor?
You've bought us some time here, but the goblins are still massing out there. We'd need an army of our own to escort us safely to Baldur's Gate. And while I don't doubt your abilities, you're no army. There may be a way, though. Goblins are ill-disciplined. It's unlike them to organize so cleverly.
Let's kill the
Somebody must
commanders.
be leading them, bringing discipline to their ranks. Take out that leadership, and they'll scatter. It's no small thing to ask, but I've seen you fight. You're equal to the task. Everyone in this camp depends on it.
I like having a
Thank you.
party full of
We'll be ready
good
to leave
people.
as soon as you give word.
Okay, well, that's good. Hell Rider's Pride. Side of you, huh? When you heal another creature, it gains That's actually so good for me.
Better not be cursed.
Easy money.
What will we do for work when we
Yeah,
get to the
right.
city? I think I'd make a fine teacher.
Okay, wait, no, there's something we gotta do for the purposes of our little romance here.
We're exposed now.
I want to have a word.
Thought I sensed an infernal around here. But you aren't from Elturel. What's your story?
I spent a good bit of time in the Hells. Enlisted against my will by the Archdevil Zariel. Same as you, I suppose, if you're from Elturel. The devils were delighted when your city was swallowed up. I thought they had you for keeps. Glad you got out.
I got lucky. It looks like you did too. And you brought some infernal machinery with you.
A little gift from Zariel. Keeps me burning hot.
Very hot by the smell of it. Might be burning out a piston ring or leaking oil. Mind if I take a listen?
Be my guest. But don't get too close or your eyes will melt shut.
You can kinda heal it, but
You
not
really
that-
are burning up. Whoever put that engine together tried to house metallogized demono valves inside a Ragnak's alloy casement. Very risky. I might be able to help. I'd need infernal iron. And a prayer that my hammer will survive the work. That thing isn't meant to operate outside of Vernus. I'm not sure how much longer it'll keep running the way it's going.
Will you be able to turn down the temperature a little? Worried I'm gonna go in for a handshake and singe someone's arm off one of these
Yeah, look at
days.
all the fire
I'd
coming off
worry
her.
about surviving the night first. But help one, help both. If we can cool you off, it'll stabilize your engine and allow you to touch whomever you please.
Hey, soldier. I think we picked up some of that infernal iron already. What say you? Should I give it to him?
Of course.
Please let this work.
The weight of it. And that blaze of chaos. Can't imagine this where my heart should be. Must be quite the experience.
Her face.
Give me just a moment.
It really sucks, her situation.
And I think...
Also, this guy? crazy, right? Like, you have to be so talented to work with this kind of thing. With, like, not a ton of experience.
To install it, I'm afraid. I don't think there are thick enough gloves in all the realms to protect from that kind of heat.
Damn, can she just open her chest up?
Good. I'm still burning hot as hell's hole, but I feel less changeable. Cheers, mate.
Pleasure. And as for the heat, I haven't got any solutions now, but I'm not giving up. Could be if the combustion chamber had its own insulation.
Like, he's a genius, bro. Come on, he has to be.
Had some kind of enchanted coolant. Find me again in Baldur's Gate. I'll have figured something out by then. Take care, Karlak. And hopefully the next time I see you, I'll have something promising to report. Pocket any infernal iron you find along the way,
There's a couple places I know that I can get it, but man, it's risky.
Damon's upgrade didn't cool me down, but it did juice me up. I don't think I've ever felt more powerful.
I'll do this, I'll do this.
Do you want to? I'd like that. Now, let's find that infernal iron before I overheat.
I still think the cutscene size difference is funny when it's completely in, like, look in game.
This is ridiculous.
So, I know where we can get some. Well, let's man. We can pretend to be friends. And get some more infernal iron. Do I have a scroll of invisibility on me? Speak with the dead. Dark vision. I wonder if I can level up. What does this do exactly? Unarmed attack. So yeah, we can just feed that. We can just feed that to Gale, no problem. Okay. Well, I know Asterian's gonna be a good hider, but that's like a lot of hiding. I wonder if he has anything like that.
Need anything else? Of course. But please, remember, you're not the only one in need.
Okay. Scroll of invisibility. Doesn't look like there are any on this guy. If we had any armor or anything that had... Glyph of warding is kind of funny. Need to find somebody that sells that. I guess I know a few places where that could potentially be the case, but
Remember, you have teeth.
I think there's one more. Actually, let me think. There are a few more things that we can do today, I think, before having to rest.
What can you tell me about
Not talk to him because I don't want him to get kidnapped. Let's go do this. Will's full health. The rest of us are a little, you know, could be better. Okay.
Quite ready for you.
Gale should go up here. The rest of us can.
Then, well,
not the rest. So I think Karlak can go here.
Such a pretty song.
I'll help you out, kid. Just give us a sec. Will go do the talking. And I'll play support kind of in between all of them. Actually, you know what I'll do?
Moving in.
We'll play from up here.
The pride of the gate.
Okay, well, get this kid out of here.
Shh. Listen. Don't you hear it? It's so peaceful.
You can kind of see the thing
No,
coming off his head, right?
it's just a
The
bit
effect.
of water. I only want to listen. Just a little closer.
It's like Will sees.
Yes, everything's gonna be fine once I get there.
Damn, they have such high... initiative. Sure, whatever. Damn, it looks like a lot of us got lured in by the song. I resisted the song. That's good. Where's the... up there? Huh. I guess do 4? Let's get a little closer then. Is the target out of sight? I'm actually... What is making the target out of sight? Okay. We'll go... I see. Okay then. Well, for now, we'll do this. Okay, well, for some reason it went on me even though I was hovering it over again. I guess maybe it just only affects me. Only one will sing. Only one sings at a time, so it does suck that she's in this. Ouch. Where's she going? Why is he pushing her like sideways? Damn, he just can't push her very far is the problem.
Favors the fearless.
Okay. So it's gonna be up to me and Will pretty much to do stuff this fight. Damn, really? That really sucks. And he's still lured too. Well, that's gonna come up here, then at least I can reach it. No! It did... What? Huh? Is it every turn? That really sucks. No, Gale's down. Yep. And if they decide to hit him, then he's dead. Okay, you're gonna need to start rolling anything, Karlach, please. Like, what? Okay, at least he's resisting. Must be humanoid, really? You have to be kidding me. Damn, I was trying to get the kid to snap out of it. Actually, it looks like he is snapped out of it. For now, at least. Nope, not anymore. Karlak goes down here? Yeah.
You'll die for this creature.
Love Hellish Rebuke. When does it stop? When does it stop? Does it really take that entire time? That's horrible. Great. How is he missing? How is he missing twice in a row with a 55%? Okay, there's... we're just gonna die here. That's all that's gonna happen. I guess I could get Will out. No, because there's one behind us. But man, the fact that I couldn't do anything outside of the dialogue kind of fucked it.
No holding back.
I don't want to waste any resources. Finally. The crazy thing is too, I'm pretty sure it should be a wisdom saving throw, which straight up just means that my character, with having the highest wisdom on the team, is just failing this save over and over again. Actually, maybe it's charisma, because I guess that would make sense if Will's consistently succeeding it, right? Nice, Will, nice. How long? How long? It's just until, yeah, no, there's... When's our last save? Because there's no... It's right here? Yeah, okay, okay. There's no point to playing that out. We just lose. Lose because we only have one person with high charisma in the party. And Gale and I don't have the spell slots to be able to do anything. Kinda sucks. Because there's really no fight that we can realistically do right now when Gale and I are so dependent on spell slots.
These boots have seen everything.
A lot of money. I could respec my character. It's only 100. I could buy the gear that I need for whatever class that I choose if I go with a different one. But yeah, it's really not... It's not working having two people in the group be so reliant on spell slots. Because one fight really just kind of takes up the entire thing. Yeah, let's go. Let's go to camp. Let's go see what, let's think about what our options are. The problem is how Cleric is... Gale being dependent on spell slots, whatever, that's fine, right? Me being Cleric, Death Domain Cleric specifically...
Not this one, nor this one.
Is a little
and
off.
This one, less
because...
worthy still.
I don't really do... It's kind of the issue with going anything other than Life Domain Cleric. You don't really do any one particular thing as well as you could.
I riddle thee not.
Okay, I don't know why I called him a Resident
only
Jester.
What requires telling. Beyond mortal realms, there doth exist an amalgamation of spirits akin to thine own, ensnared by the treacherous cult of the Absolute, felled in its name. They bear great discontentment with their destiny. For a mere pittance of coin, I might summon the worthiest among them to lend aid to thy undertaking. As thou desire.
Let's do this. Ah, my roommate's talking some shit right now. Okay, so I could do Paladin, that's what I've done in a previous playthrough and it really worked out, but I don't know if I want to do that. So here's the thing about this, right? The buff debuff kind of deal is really nice. And it allows me to be the spokesperson for the party. It's what I was considering doing and I didn't end up going with it, but I might actually just do that. We'll do violin. Okay, what else can we do here? We don't need to worry about spells right now, actually. Yeah. Because we're gonna, like, level and whatnot, right? Charisma's gonna go... Oh, yeah, look how much... That's higher than even Will's. What am I... What did I get rid of here? This is like a... I kind of like that idea. Heroism, immune to frightened, gain 5 temporary hit points. I think I'll need that right now. Nice, nice. This is good. What are we... What choices are pending? I'm actually a little confused here. Cantrips? I'm actually so... What? Is this bugged? Must be, right? Because all of these say that they're... All of these say that they're chosen. Okay, deception, performance, persuasion, sure. Yeah, so I'm gonna do this. And we're gonna do this. But we're gonna exit, we're gonna... No, that exits out of the hold. I'm actually so confused. This is actually just bugged. Hold on. I have to just go back. That sucks. Doesn't set us back a ton or anything, but... A giant bard is interesting. Maybe going with something like fighter would be better, but we already have a barbarian, which would be more fitting, and the new fighter class doesn't quite fit either. So now let's go to camp.
Moving in.
And do this again.
Not this one. Nor this one. And this one are less worthy still. Righting the balance. Beyond mortal realms, there doth exist an amalgamation of spirits akin to thine own, ensnared by the treacherous cult of the Absolute, felled in its name. They bear great discontentment with their destiny. For a mere pittance of coin, I might summon the worthiest among them to lend aid to thy undertaking. Most willingly, forsooth. Their passions doth run deep for what hath been wrought upon them. As thou desire.
Okay, let's try this again and see if it actually works. Like, is there anything... All it says are choices pending over and over again. I don't know if do I need to get rid of both of these and then just do this? Sure, I like that. Minor illusion isn't horrible, actually, for like the stuff that we need to do later on. This, here, here. Boom, 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 boom. That would be change here. But, yeah, why is not... I'm not entirely sure what's happening. That it's not letting me choose... What's missing? This just goes down. Yeah, I'm not sure. It's a little weird that this isn't working. Wait, actually, wait, what am I doing? Hold on. Give me one sec. Anything, I think it's these. Like, these are all... Well, no. The problem is that I can't cancel. That's the issue that I'm having right now. Is that I can't exit out of this. If I could exit out of this and see what the actual issue was, then it would be nice, but... Oh, I can't cancel. Wait, why does it say... Yes, cancel. And then we'll try it again.
Fate spins along as it should. Dost thou require a new ally? Or mayhaps a resurrection instead?
Let's do
As
this.
thou desire.
Now let's see if it actually works. No. Not quite working, it seems. Wait, what is this? Vicious Mockery? Okay. This might be better as a cantrip, honestly. I don't know. If any of you guys have any idea what's happening, then, yeah. But... just seems to not be doable, unfortunately. Just get my gold back, right? Yeah? Okay. Cool.
Fate spin. Dost thou require?
Let's see if I need to do some like dialogue to not bug it out.
Question. None are important.
Oh wow. Oh, so close. Yes.
He has a divine aspect, yes. A reflection of death itself. Eternal and inescapable.
I shall answer no further questions in that regard. Fate spins along. Dost thou require a new ally? As thou desire.
Okay, let's see if it actually works. Does not seem to actually work. What is this? Oh, I see. Yep. Okay, well, we're sticking with this. We just gotta make sure that we actually long rest before trying this fight.
Copper for your thoughts? Let's hope Damon is as good as he seems. Once my engine's handled, I can focus on more important matters. Tadpoles, cults, frosty pints.
You can drink with this in, right? Is that not a thing that she can do?
Why not? Let me see if I can paint you a picture. The year, 10 air. The place, sleepy little town called Baldur's Gate. Our hero, Karlach, a knock-kneed delinquent from the outer city with everything to give and nothing to lose. I was a kid looking for a way to fill my days and make some cash when I fell into the wrong crowd. Worked for a guy I respected. A lot. Turns out the feeling wasn't mutual.
That
Through
sucks.
the jigs and the reels, he made a deal with Zariel behind my back. You know Zariel, right? Archdevil of Avernus.
I don't know.
this
I don't know
thing
that
in my
because I don't know.
chest
Again, I
set me
don't know
to
a lot
work.
about the lore of the world,
war.
but
I learned quick how to stay alive. And the engine served me when it
wouldn't
came
hurt to
to
look into
killing
it though.
devils.
Just to have some extra
10
info.
years of that.
I'm sure it's
The
cool.
Stories I could tell. Guy named Gortash, politician, inventor. One of these wheeler-dealer types who seems to have a finger in every pie.
It's interesting. We can actually get his name
Guess I was
early
naive
like
to
this.
think everything he got up to was above board.
Maybe I didn't ask her that
What
before,
did I
or I
know?
skipped the dialogue.
I saw a job, a good job, with people I liked, doing work I was good at.
Well, I knew it,
Sometimes
so
I'm
maybe I
jealous of
didn't.
that girl.
Maybe I did. I must have asked that before,
Ugh.
actually.
I feel so invincible again.
Hey, we'll get you back on that path.
We were both part of Zariel's inner circle. Her by choice, me by force. In the grand scheme of things, I'm inconsequential to Zariel. Sure, I've got the engine, but I wasn't even her strongest fighter.
Oh, wow.
She favored me like a child favors a captive pet.
I
Mizora
see.
envied
I kind of was under the
attention,
impression
I
that she
suppose.
might have been the
I'm
strongest
sure
fighter,
when
but
Zariel gave her the order to hunt me down, Mizora was delighted. I don't know. You'd think she'd have more important things to do. Devils and their pride. No kidding. The fighting, the chaos, the betrayal. It had the makings of a good stage show, but I did not want to be one of the players.
that's a good line. Okay, well, talk to you later. Let's hit the second. No, there he is. Oh, is Gale gonna start flirting with me now?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh no, he's talking about his ex.
Oh. My, you startled me. It's miles away. Not praying. Not quite. I was just practicing an incantation.
Will can give me guidance from like 6 feet away.
What can I say? She's Mistra. I can't quite describe it. The need I sometimes feel.
I like
to
that I'm
see
getting
her,
more cleric dialogue
to
options,
draw
so
the
it's nice.
filaments of fantasy into existence.
It's the reason
No
I played the
sculpture or
class,
painting
because
could ever do
obviously
her justice.
in combat it's kind of
Only the fabric that she herself is.
I just said honestly
and
twice. Damn.
embodies. The weave, Mystra is all magic. As far as I'm concerned, she is all creation. No, but you do understand, don't you? Magic is my life. I've been in touch with the weave for as long as I can remember. There's nothing like it.
Also,
it's like music.
Oh, what I'm
poetry,
talking, I'll
physical
say
beauty,
what I'm saying.
all rolled into one and given expression through the senses. Would you like to experience this?
Sure.
Then follow my lead.
This is where the flirting kind of starts. Also, my character's kind of thick. I'm just saying.
Now you.
I have decent dexterity, apparently. I got exactly 5. Man, I rolled so low. My 1d4, so let's say I got a plus 2 minimum, which means I rolled like a 3, potentially. Yeah, I might have actually rolled a 3, straight up, or 2.
You feel something strange, like a kind word and a kind touch at the same time. It's warm and comfortable.
Excellent. Now, repeat after me. Athran Mistraril Kantrak Eo.
I don't know, but I know Ao is the king of the gods, and Mistra is her, obviously, right? So, curious what that means.
Suddenly, the scent of rose water and a sense of well-being. A sliver of weave that tastes sweet on the tongue.
Very good. Now, I want you to picture in your mind the concept of harmony, as true as you can.
We'll go with this. There's some purple stuff around us now.
You see, or is it sense, the presence of a woman. The woman who hovered over Gale's palm. There's something like the anticipation of a kiss. Then the pleasure of being cloaked in peace.
He is flirting with me, bro.
You are safe. You are nestled in the cup of Mistra's hand.
You did it! You're channeling the weave. How does it feel? Quite so. The weave is a sensitive conduit.
The weave connects you. The moment feels intimate.
I don't think I want to be... I don't like the way this is worded, but...
The weave evaporates. And as it does so, you realize the night feels suddenly cold and lonesome.
Like, I do want to be really good friends. I do think he would make a good one, but...
There it goes. How easily things slip away from us. No matter how hard they were in the obtaining. Good night. I enjoyed sharing a moment of magic with you.
The goblins still infest the roads. As long as their leaders live, Zevlor's people are trapped.
True.
A possibility that's kept me awake countless nights. But I don't have a clue where to start, other than play her games and play by the rules. That's the only language devils listen to.
I guess you're one of those now.
There could well be. She has the blighted thing. What I know of it is simply what has engraved itself upon my memory. My contract is very clear. I can bring Mazora no harm. She'll have to let me out of my pact willingly. The only way out is if I can out-bargain her. We're standing here with nothing but the clothes on our backs and the worms in our heads.
Well, you got horns in your head too, so, you know, there's that.
We can. I'm sure of it. How glad I am that you see me as more than my patron's pet.
Yes?
How you doing, pal?
It's simple. Just find a vampire that will drink your blood and turn you into a vampire spawn. Their obedient puppet. In theory, the next step is to drink their blood. Once you've done that, you're free and a true vampire. People think the biggest threat to a vampire is a cleric with a stake. It's not. The biggest threat to a vampire is another vampire. They're scheming, paranoid, power-hungry beasts. So why would any vampire give up control over a spawn to create a competitor? Trust me.
It's
it doesn't happen.
Good point.
Why do you insist on exhuming the past? I was a slave. A vampire spawn. Kept by the Tsar family. Perhaps I still am. I was never able to resist their commands. But now, I've been conveniently lost. They won't ever control me again.
Yeah. Well,
I've already apologized. What more do you want?
make sure that that's the
Unless
case.
you're looking for another nibble. Maybe. But there won't be any more midnight surprises. I can promise you that.
Yep, I think there goes our food. So we're gonna have to start using camping supplies. That's like the big thing, is that we need to make sure we don't run out of those. We need to bait the goblins. If we can bait Minthara and then get all that figured out, then we should be good. Who do we need for that purpose? I think we want Will. I think we want Will. Let's go... Lighted Village. Bait Minthara out. Her and her advanced party can, you know, die, and then we'll, figure out the rest from there. I think I went the wrong way, actually. Yeah, oops. Never mind. We need to go this way. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Ah, no. Just makes it fall over. We don't really want to destroy anything here. We do want this, though. Nice. Let's get down here. Now let's have Will be our guy here.
Heading out.
We need him to get these guys to let us pass.
Look it, Claw. Sapper's here. Unless you got another reason to be here. Feck shite.
Let's try to be diplomatic, shall we? Goblins don't come by the handfuls, but by the dozens.
It's true.
As the symbol glows, power courses through you. Authority.
Nope. We will not be using our lifted powers, no matter how much easier it makes it.
Well, guess we're in with all sorts these days. If you're here to see Draw Ragslin, you'll want to let him and the lads know you're one of us. There's a party on. Celebrating a raid we are. You'll need to
I'm pretty sure. I think I remember. They're gonna rub shit on him.
Nice to have this across the mug. Ought to do it.
Yeah.
Whatever calls you.
Yep. No.
I can't believe you did it! You stupid idiot! Go on, mate. Enjoy the festivities. You earned it. Depends who you are. We're celebrating a raid. No better time in camp than this. Get yourself a bit of fun before it dries up. Rip the guts out of Joaquin's rest, we did. Inns are good for gutting. Lads even captured some Duke. Worth celebrating, that is.
I already know where Halson is, and I don't want to rub anybody the wrong way by asking for his whereabouts if I don't actually need the information. Kind of unintentional that Will had to take one for the team there, but hey, he got them to get us to cross, so.
Hear my voice. Obey my command.
The voice is irresistible. You recognize the overwhelming authority that you've used on others.
I haven't used that at all.
Infinitely stronger.
You're lying.
Your vision clouds, leaving you in a dark, featureless shadowscape. Nothingness in every direction. Then there are three figures before you. An armored male elf exuding power and command. A handsome younger man with a quick, easy smile. And a pale young woman with even paler eyes.
These are my chosen. They speak for me. Aid their search for the weapon, and you will be worthy to stand beside them in my presence.
The visions fade and the voice falters as a strange energy swells around you. The many-sided artifact. Somehow you understand it's repelling the presence.
My power grows. My forces gather. The reckoning draws near.
That thing's shielding us. Incredible.
There's like something up with the volume. Hold on. It's a little weird. No, everything's the... Feels strange. Whatever. I'll keep that hidden for now, but we'll have to talk to Shadowheart about it eventually.
Sounds like they've captured themselves a bard.
Okay, well.
Halson out of here is going to be a real treat.
We've got the matter well in hand. And if we make too big a splash, well, goblins are used to a ruckus or two.
Let's have Will keep going. Okay, well, he needs stuff.
My condition is worsening again. I need to consume some powerful magic or it may become volatile.
Of course. Got just the thing, because literally nobody's gonna use these, so.
Thank you.
That'll be some real fun.
It is a strange experience. Each time anew. Like a lost soul is spelunking through the darkness that is me, only to be sacrificed on the dread altar of the heart. Well, the second
Very
artifact
poetic.
hasn't had the effect of the first. It's somewhat relieved the discomfort, but I fear my hunger hasn't quite... Ah!
Oh, come on now. They're just having a bit of fun.
You do plenty for me,
So
more
much
than you
fun
realize.
that those thieves
But
almost
this cannot be
got
remedied.
past. We got 'em now, eh? And once the
The magic isn't having the effect it should have. It's not like the last time, like a rainstorm that quells a forest fire. It drizzles. The embers still sizzle. The fire remains undefeated.
Hey, that rhymed.
I'm not certain what's going on, but nothing good. Please, I need to think. I need to retrace my steps to a glade of calm and think. Thank you for the artifact. A great deal of trouble it was too. A great deal of trouble indeed.
Yeah, man. I mean, we'll figure something out.
Oi! Ain't no party in here. We're doing the Absolute's work.
Damn, I can't have
State
Will.
your business. Now.
As the symbol glows, power courses through you. Authority.
The good thing is if I killed these, like, 4 people here, nobody else shows up, so. Okay. Now the other ones will notice me cast a spell on her. I'll take it, I'll take it.
Right. Well, you ain't the first foreign type, I suppose. Gonna have to be a bit more specific though, mate. Absolute's got a few favourites around here. You here to see Priestess Gut, Boss Ragslin, or the Drow?
The Drow. The Drow.
Audience is right. She's an uppity one and no mistake, but she knows her business. She's in telling the war chiefs what's what. Next raid's gonna be a big un, I hear. Bloody racket.
Great. Level up from that? Okay, let's go ahead and do that then. See if we can teach Gale invisibility. Oh, cool. We'll do... Huh. I think... Okay. Well, Savage attacker does what? When making you roll your damage dice twice and use the highest results. I think that's good. I think that's good with her. We really want her to just be slamming him. Okay, let's see what I can learn here. New cantrip. That's actually great. Sacred Flame is ass. Man, go with it though. Go with it. It's better than nothing, I suppose. Okay, here. This might be a good one to have prepared. Let's see. I'm not using Bless ever. I'm not really. Okay, I'll be honest. I'm not really using Hold Person ever either. I'm not using Cure Wounds. So now we have 3 of those. That's I mean, we gain a spell slot, I believe, too, so that's good. We'll go with that for now. As far as feats, well, if I do this, then I get 2 more cantrips. And 1 more spell? I don't think that's actually super necessary. There's something... 2 ritual spells of your choice. Okay, so... one of them is Long Strider. Disguise Self, Speak with the Dead, Speak with Animals, Find Familiar. Shield Master. Well, that's nice. +2 to dex saving throws while wielding a shield. Use reaction. Okay. Concentration goes up. Shocking Grasp, not super. Proficiency in 3 skills. Oh, this would be nice. What is... I'm -1. Let's put it into the things that I'm already plus in. So... Survival, Sleight of Hand, and Stealth. Interesting. That would put me +4. Let's do this. Let's do this. What are my best ones already? Animal handling? Survival. No, actually, come to think of it, I don't think I want this. This one I can protect an ally. Oh, that's pretty good. But I have a thing that makes it to where... We'll go with... this. Actually, we'll start upping our strength a little bit. But this is good because we kind of do want to be a little bit of like a healer tank on my character, I think. Okay. You... Wow, you can learn Toll the Dead. Minor Illusion is yes, that's good. But this is what we wanted. That is what we wanted. Okay. This and... we'll say... oh, Misty Step. There we go. Let's see. Lucky, maybe? We'll do... I think we want to do Spell Sniper. The number you need to roll critical hit. Yeah, so that's good. New cantrip, huh? Do Bone Chill because fighting undead is not bad. Let's see if there's anything else that I want. Man, Alert actually might be really good on him. Yeah, because if he gets a turn off first, right, he can just kind of nuke. Cantrips. Yes, yeah, see, Booming Blade does a little bit more for him. We'll have him do... what is acid? Oh, Poison Spray, I see. Well, Will's kind of our talker, but I guess he does have him do Booming Blade because he'll be in their melee a little bit more. I think Misty Step would... genuinely? Huh. Genuinely, I think Misty Step would be good on him, too. Then for him, we'll do this, because he is, again, he is the face of our party. He's a spokesperson. There's actually a couple things that we can do in here.
Smells like burnt flesh.
Do I go this way? No, 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 no. I don't go that way. I think this way, yes. Great.
We want you dead, you dumb knuckle.
Scrying arrow. Best to keep out of that little snitch's view or it'll spoil the fun.
It's funny. Okay.
Your scouting party has not returned, and half of the intruders escaped your guards.
Sorry, mistress. We mucked up.
Until their sanctuary is found, I will take something precious from you every hour that passes. A trinket, a tongue, a limb.
Ain't no use without my limbs. The lad'll make the prisoner squeal soon enough.
No use without my limbs, that's funny.
Creature, or I will silence you forever.
Damn, bro, rude.
As she turns to you, her thoughts mingle with yours. A cold hand caressing your brain.
Is she doing this intentional?
The
Like, look
chamber
at her
melts
face.
away to reveal a dark, endless nowhere. In it, you see a vision. The drow listens as a pale-eyed young woman whispers in her ear. One of those the voice spoke of. One of the chosen. The vision fades away.
A true soul? Praise be. Are you here to join my hunt? Worshippers of a false god. Their existence is an insult to the Absolute's claim on this region. There is a weapon the Absolute seeks. I'm sure those wretches have it hidden away there. We will find it.
Is he talking about?
amongst the
Is she
dead
talking
and
about the
the ashes.
druids?
Her
Like worshippers of
excitement is
Sylvanas?
palpable. She lingers on thoughts of victory, of unbelievers' blood.
Because tieflings
and of the weapon.
maybe ill matter, I guess, but they don't necessarily worship
Absolute's
something. Like
name.
the same way that druids
You
do, right?
suddenly feel a strange anxiety take hold. Not your own, but that of the Gith artifact you carry. Somehow, it's afraid. You attune your mind to it. The artifact does not want to part from you. It does not want to fall into the Absolute's clutches.
The thief, whimpering in our dungeon, tried to flee to their sanctuary. We will continue to remove parts of him until he tells us exactly where it is. He's
I
been
think they're
resilient,
talking about it. Paulson,
but
yeah.
he'll talk.
She is seeking the grove you visited. Already you feel her mind closing around yours.
Speak, true soul. The hunt must begin soon. You are sure? And how did you find it? Praise be. And now,
She's such a
through her
zealot.
will,
She just believes that
you
stuff.
can be my eyes.
Her mind enters yours, a splinter of ice piercing your memories. Tiefling faces flicker into view as she attempts to learn the grove's location.
Damn, this would have been better with Gale, I guess. Ooh, he failed it. He failed it. We have nothing else.
Your thoughts are veiled. Why do you protect these devilkin? That is hard to believe. Your mind is a maze of misdirection.
Okay, this should be something that he can succeed.
Pathetic. You are polluting the power the Absolute has granted you. Purge yourself of these intoxicants and come back to me when you are capable of serving as you should.
They want a weapon, huh?
What are we waiting for?
They think they've
Sounds
been
like it might be the artifact.
Lads are all riled up and
No
ready.
interest in chatting to the Absolute myself.
As if the targets
I've got
on our
enough
backs
going on
weren't
up
already
here.
plain enough.
So here's what we're gonna do, real quick. I don't think we want to fight. We don't really want to fight Minthara on, like, in her home territory. We do want to say, hey, here's where they are, and then go tell Zevlor. I think I should have, like,
Then
not.
I'll hear her voice. Now here's somebody special. The Absolute has touched you, hasn't she? Priestess Gut needs to touch you too. Hold out your arm so I can mark your flesh.
A priestess. One of the leaders, no doubt about it. Let's make her squeal.
What's that? Tell your friend to keep quiet, or he'll lose his good eye. Ready for the fire, are ya? Shows our devotion to the Absolute. These maggots see how strong we are with her guidance. Whole camp will be branded soon, and you should be too. You ready? Brace yourself. This'll sting. Maybe you don't need it. After all, you're special, ain't ya? Like me.
She probes your mind, tangling your thoughts.
Oh, so
with
she
hers.
also has one? Yeah, I didn't
A
realize that.
familiar sensation. She too carries a parasite. Darkness seems to swallow the temple, leaving you with a vision of the goblin priestess receiving instruction from a handsome young man, one of the chosen. The vision dissolves away. You stand before the goblin priestess in the temple once again. Your minds brush against one another, but are swiftly parted.
Don't want to get intimate in front of the novices. Fair enough. Got some weird shadows in your head. Maybe I can help with that. Us true souls gotta look out for one another.
Okay, I'm gonna do this later. I just realized that I almost did this out of order and actually would have gotten a little screwed there. We have not discovered the goblin camp teleporter, so let's do that first, and then we're gonna go do this in the right order. Okay, great. Now we go where? Here, I think? No. No, we go here. Okay. Let's go this way. Here we are. Yep, saves right before it, of course. You failed a survival check? Did you walk close to something? Oh. Thanks. Where exactly do we walk to trigger this? I don't remember. Hold on, hold on. Oh. Damn, I'm doing this completely out of order. That's my bad. I am avoiding characters because I'm trying to I'm like distrustful, I guess. Look at all these spells I have. This one is so good. The summon weapon thing. Super cool. Well, let's head down there. Okay. Wait, actually, wait, hold on. We can actually just... Can't we? Okay, guys, follow me. Actually, where am I? Where's the, oh, there it is.
Please return, Master. Before it's too late.
Oh, did he jump? Hell yeah, Gale. That's the spirit. So we actually do want to talk to her. And be like, hey, get this out of me. It's out of my head.
I have something to ask.
First you save us from goblins, then you bring Koga back from the brink. You're making your mark. How are you doing? Feeling any better? Come here. Let's have a look at you. You seem healthy enough. A bit tired around the eyes, maybe.
And now I can actually tell her.
A tadpole. A mind flayer tadpole. I'll do what I can. Come, follow me.
What is it, a perception or insight check? I
might
think it's one
be
of those
able
two.
to help.
I should be able to succeed it. We'll see.
We need to be quick. This way.
That's a cool spell. Oh, I meant to say that earlier, just I forgot to. But I do like the way that magic is like described, like the sensation of it in this. That whole like warm,
This
comforting
one had
feeling
the same
thing.
problem as you. Attacked us in the woods together with some goblins. Tadpole crawled out of his head soon after. Seems so. Gave Master Halsin a right start. It's why he joined the adventurers on their expedition. To find out what was happening.
Yeah,
A
she's
pity
just
you
holding
got
it right in
instead
front of me.
him. He understands these things. Studied them. Still, we have options. You don't have to be here for this.
Yeah, Halsin's like
I'm
old,
interested in the
right?
procedure, actually. Please, go ahead.
All right. Let's see what we can do.
Gale being as supportive as ever.
She shifts uneasily.
Yeah, it is an
hesitating.
insight check.
Something's off.
It might. But first things first. Tell me about your symptoms. Have you noticed anything strange happening? Protected from on high? Sounds like the drow. Master Halsin said he was tougher than he had any right to be. How'd you pick up the parasite? Halsin was desperate to find where all this was happening.
I do kind of want to talk about it a little bit.
A mind flayer ship? But Master Halsin was sure. Look, you've been straight with me, so I'll be straight with you.
Oh, nice.
You're dangerous.
So I don't have to like
If you
interrogate her.
transform here, we're all dead. But you seem like a good soul. You deserve a chance to save yourself. This is a vial of wyvern poison. Swear to me, you'll swallow it if you feel any symptoms. I hope it doesn't come to that, but thank you. Here.
She's
You know,
not happy. Corlick
I've
is not
spent
happy.
my life treating folk and never once saw a mind flayer infection. Then suddenly, there's dozens
Kind
of
of
you.
pretty, actually. I'm not
Maybe
gonna lie.
more. Master Halsin and I were tracking them, studying them.
trying to figure
What's
out
going on with the door over there?
what
What?
the hells was going on. Because you should all be changing. There should be a small army of mind flayers out there. But you're not. Weird powers aside, you seem perfectly normal. For one, that thing in your head is like nothing we've ever seen from mind flayers. It's one of their worms for sure. But this one gives you powers. Telepathic connections.
Yep.
And it doesn't turn you into one of them.
It's special.
Not yet, anyhow. Could be. But there's a lot we don't know. Infected, folks like you, have been converging on an old temple of Selûne. And I've no idea why. When Master Halsin heard the adventurers were heading that way, he saw a chance to get answers. Joined on the spot. Whatever he found there, he didn't make it back. The thing is, I've sent birds to find him, but the place is rotten with goblins. None of us can even get close. You, though, you're one of them. Technically speaking, I mean. They won't kill someone carrying their parasite. If you can find Halsin and get him out of there, we can discover what he learned. And perhaps he can save your life. How's that sound?
Sounds like a good deal, honestly.
Thank you. It would mean everything to the Grove. To me. I wish I could tell you more. But only those adventurers know what happened out there. All I can say for sure is they all went to the old temple of Selûne. And Master Halsin didn't make it back. Good luck out there. And if things start to go bad, remember the vial. Remember your oath.
Of course.
Step at a time, Nettie. Come on.
Okay, so now we go here. Red lady, yep, that's who I'm romancing.
Might use it as a projectile. Not dying
Went the wrong way. Yeah, look how huge my character is, by the way. That's because I have a mod for like character customization, and I'm a half giant. I could have been bigger, I think, too. So, like look at me standing next to my party members. So, yeah, the reason I went back to her is because I looked it up because I felt like I'm messing something up because something's supposed to trigger when I'm up here, and apparently I have to ask somebody about my parasite first before I can trigger this. Which I didn't realize. Yep, there he is.
My, what manner of place is this? A path to redemption? Or a road to damnation? Hard to say, for your journey is just beginning. What would suit the occasion? The words to a lullaby, perhaps. The mouse smiled brightly. It outfoxed the cat. Then down came the claw. And that, love, was that. They do know how to write them in corners.
That is quite the lullaby.
Well met. I am Raphael. Very much at your service.
Ooh, I do want to play his game a little bit.
Neither. The fox, rather. Hiding, in a word. A silent observer, about to break the silence. Of course, what I have to say merits some privacy, as well as some more, let's call it, refinement. This quaint little scene is decidedly too middle of nowhere for my tastes. Come. There, middle of somewhere.
I don't like this at all.
I just want to eat.
The House of Hope, where the tired come to rest. and
Oh,
the
you can
famished
literally
come to
see that
feed.
portrait of him as
Lavishly.
in his
Go
devil
on,
form up
partake.
above. Does nobody notice that?
Enjoy your supper. After all, it might just be your last.
Yum yum.
Not easily rattled, I see. Good. Makes
I mean, the food
next
does look
part
good, right?
that
So, like,
much more
I think does this mean I can stock up on camp supplies?
What's better than a devil you don't know? A devil you do.
Fuck. A Cambion.
I don't know what a
Am I
Cambion
a
is.
friend?
I'll be honest.
Potentially. An adversary. Conceivably. But a savior. That's for certain. Oh, a mere trifle. How dear is one's soul, really? A rhetorical question, of course, but let me venture an answer. It's worth very little with a tadpole in your head. One skull, two tenants, and no solution in sight.
Man, I really
I could fix it all.
do like how a lot of the people in this game talk. Actually, like appreciating the cutscenes and stuff is nice.
Yes. I like it when my clients put up a
Oh,
fight.
they all like that.
Only to realize victory was never an option. Try to cure yourself. Shop around. Beg, borrow, and steal. Exhaust every possibility until none are left. And when hope has been whittled down to the very marrow of despair, that's when you'll come knocking on my door. Hope. Such a tease.
That's what separates us from the devil, soldier. They think our greatest strength is a weakness.
I like that. I like that.
I've always wondered what a laughing mind flayer sounds like. All those
Yeah, I like how
pretty
witty
little
he is.
symptoms, sundering skin, dissolving guts, they haven't manifested yet, have they? One might say you're a paragon of luck. I'll be there when it runs out.
I like how we get out of that and my character is just like stretching her leg. Okay, now we go here. Now we do the thing. Actually, wait, hold on. Here's what we do. You separate you guys, just in case, back to camp. Chill for a little bit. I'll handle the rest of this. Damn, okay, I saw myself next to an ogre. I'm still pretty small, even as a half-giant. Also, you know, I'm kind of wondering, now that I think about it, how exactly does a half-giant work? Like, how does the,
Purifies your mind.
The Absolute loves us.
Ready to figure out what's going on with those shadows in
conception
your head.
work, you know what I'm saying?
Of course. Don't want this rabble interfering with true soul business. Let's go to my chapel.
Oi! Priestess! We want the mark!
Yeah. Ain't we good enough for the Absolute?
Okay, this should be 52, level 4.
Oi, come here. I ain't waiting around.
I can't click on her. She was like
Ready to
behind my
clear
character
your
model.
head? Smart. All you need to do is open yourself to the Absolute, and I'll do the rest.
Psionic feelers creep across your mind like a
Damn,
pickpocket's
that's...
fingers seeking
I don't think I want
flaws in
this.
fabric.
It's all slippery in there. What are you hiding?
An image of the Mind Flayer reaches out to her from your memories.
Hells! We need to fish that thing out before it eats any important parts of your brain. Don't you worry. I've got everything I need to fix you. Might get a bit messy, though. You won't regret this. Being a true soul, you know the Absolute don't like to touch nothing unclean. So drink this. It'll purify ya.
Yeah, we'll just go along with it for now. This is so awkward. Just making facial expressions back and forth.
Sweet dreams. I'll see your ugly mug on the other side.
So this is exactly what we want to happen, because you'll see.
Wakey. Don't bother struggling. You ain't going nowhere. The Absolute wants to know all about that critter in your head. So start talking. I know that much. I saw the whole horrible story in your memories. And I know what happens next. Your teeth fall out, your skin rips off, and you turn into one of them. Lies! I'm stronger than ever. And I've
How does
got
she
the
not make that
Absolute
connection?
on my side. But you're on your own. Nothing more than a skin suit for that monster inside you. You're gonna be my new pet. A ferocious squiddy. All for myself.
You test the weight of the chains, looking for weak points.
There we are.
Open your papers, freak. It's time. You should be sprouting tentacles by now. But you're still the same kind of ugly you always was. Disappointing not to have my own squiddy. But your giblets will make for a tasty supper.
Yep. And that's one of the 3 down.
Sorry. I may have left that a little late. No lasting damage, I hope? It's my master you should thank. When you got yourself in this predicament, he sent me to help. You'll meet him again soon, and have a chance to show your gratitude.
I like how the gauntlets that I have look. That like silver sheen is
Try not
nice.
to get yourself killed. I won't always be watching.
Let's see what she has on her. It's not bad. These keys are nice. Maybe I can get a lot of stuff out of her, room here. Ah, this is where I am. Damn, already.
Burned from the inside out. Must have been our warlock friend. Killed without a mark. Who the hell does she serve?
Ooh, Misty Step Amulet is honestly... Oof, I don't think I want to feed that one to Gale. It's quite nice. What does this do? Okay. It's a little better. Can't respec because the game keeps bugging, so... Yeah. Okay, I need to move my character away so I can actually pick this up. There we go. Probably is. Okay, so what's up here? Guess we're gonna go here anyway. Might as well solve the puzzle. You like this or Diablo better? Just curious. Well, I mean, I think this is just an objectively better game. I do think that Diablo is really fun, right? Don't get me wrong, but this game, there's just so much to it. Like, yeah, there's less active action, right? Because it's like it's turn-based and whatnot. But
What kind of contraption is this?
so I think we need all of the dark circles on the inside. But, okay, now we want to kidnap that one. But, like, again, I really like Diablo, right? It was super fun, but this game just has, like, a lot going for it. We don't want to do that yet, actually. As far as, like, what you can do, like, what's possible in the game, you know? We want to do this, I think. So we'll do this, and then this. But at some point, I am going to play the, like, new expansion of Diablo. At some point. Because it continues, this should continue the story, which I have been really enjoying in that game. And then again, the gameplay is also just really fun. But damn, bro. I like. Failing perception checks left and right. Like I should be able. I think this is the puzzle. I think I've solved it, but I don't know that this is a. My character did not perceive that this is a thing that I can interact with. So, I mean, we'll just get out of here for now. Guts dead. I don't know if everybody's hostile with me up there though. To be honest, let's test it out. Let's just go straight into the heart of things and see if I get thrown into combat. No? Okay, so she was doing all of that in secret without telling anybody else, and then got assassinated by one of Raphael's lackeys, so. But yeah, the story of Diablo 4 has been super cool so far. The really big downside is it's just Blizzard makes the game, right? So the expansion, like, is basically the price of the base game itself. So it's just expensive. It's the only reason I haven't played it yet. Because otherwise I really would want to, because it's, you know, I'm excited for what's going on with it. Like what's coming next. The story and stuff. How about that? I think they're adding a class that's similar to Monk in 3, so.
I do not have time for interruptions from underlings.
As she turns to you, her thoughts.
Can she stop doing this? Like,
a cold hand caressing your brain. The chamber melts away to reveal one of those.
Oh.
A true soul.
Interesting.
Praise be. Are you here to join? Interesting. What do you know of this druid? There is no power except... I have not seen this druid. There is a weapon.
Her excitement and of the weapon. She will seize it in the Absolute's name.
I would expect nothing less. Together, we shall burn it to the ground. And when we destroy the trappings of this false god, the Absolute will reward us with such power. The last I sent did not return. Dead at the hands of those they seek, no doubt. I would take greater pleasure in killing them myself than in sending them to die in the woods. And the occasional mass execution does wonders for discipline. You are sure? Show it to me. Be my eyes.
Her mind enters yours, a splinter of ice piercing your memories. Images of the battle at the gate shimmer into view, along with the adventurers pleading to be let inside. She sees the entrance to the grove as the adventurers retreat inside.
I think this is just what I have to do to bait her over there.
The tieflings, and then smiles serenely as blood and shadow spread like stains across your memory, erasing all that lived there.
The cowards found refuge among the desperate. Perfect. If the inhabitants do not realize you are the knife at their throats, we can use that against them. Go to their refuge and make your way inside as a friend. How noble. I prefer to win.
That's a good line too, bro. So many.
Move into position. You will open the gates from the inside when the time is right to strike. We will cleanse the place of infidels and burn it to the ground in the Absolute's name. And then we will be the first among her favorites. Good. Marshalling the goblins is no simple matter, but my warband will be ready to attack by next light.
Next light? That's soon. Okay, so one
once I am in
long
position,
rest, and then
on
she'll
your
be
signal,
here.
We break them. And when they are dead, the Absolute will reward your faith. As will I. For the Absolute.
Huh.
For the Raiders, it is
yes,
time.
your leadership.
I mean,
we won't let you down.
that is a little tempting, but I don't really want to slaughter a bunch of people, so... Let's go let Zevlor know and get everybody ready.
Whoa, soldier. What did you just do?
It's a bait. It's a bait.
Listen to me. I'm trusting you. But if you disappoint me, it'll be the last thing you do.
Of course. But this fight is way easier if we do it this way, trust me. Like, infinitely easier. Okay, time to find Zevlor. Let him know what's going on. He's gonna be like, "Wait, what? Why did you tell them to come here?" And be like, "Bro, come on. We got this."
Seems like a good moment to talk.
Need anything else? Of course, but please.
Yeah, I get it. I'm not the only one in need, whatever.
You're not the only one in need.
Okay, so... sell a lot of these. Oh, oops. Wrong thing. Actually... wait, so if I do... it like highlights... oh, nice. Okay, wait, so now I can... sell. Awesome. What's our money looking like? I think... does Karlak have it? No. Wait, where... oh, 1360? Ooh, ooh, that's nice. So this is a better shield than what I have currently. What, do they have any shields, actually? No, they just have a kind of shitty one, to be honest. What does heroism do? Heroin. Oh, immune to frighten and 5 temporary hit points. Actually, no. Yeah, that wouldn't be bad. So we'll go ahead and sell that too. We'll equip that. I mean. Okay, so now we start talking about the medium armor. Let's go with this. I think this one's good. The other two kind of don't really fit with what I'm doing. Oh, well, I'm in my underwear, I guess. Where's this? Nice, nice. Looking good. AC 18. Cool. I'm now the highest in party. We'll put this necklace on Will, actually, because he's gonna need to be the one speaking with the dead more often than not, I think. So this, of course. So this, some milk can. These are all milk cans. Okay, yeah, work. Well, let's see. You regain a level 1 spell slot? Dude, wait, can I use this? Can I have this in my... I can. Oh, that's... But on a critical hit, so it's not guaranteed. Okay, well, yeah, so there's that, right? Okay, now this jerk doesn't sell any... Oh, he does. He has one. Okay, we'll buy that then. Okay.
Sylvanus be with you.
Now let's go break the this, I'm sure, startling news to Zevlor.
Yes? What is it? Some artifact Aradin was hunting. I don't know any more than that, and I don't want to.
How do I let
This
him
grove
know?
is poorer for losing Halsin, but I have my own people's concerns to look to. We are refugees from Elturel. We took shelter here after gnolls and goblins attacked us on the road. We were bound for Baldur's Gate, and it was too late to turn back. Elturel had no place for tieflings after the descent.
Gods! These are those thieves! Their whole city was dragged into Avernus for a while. Zariel was delighted. When they made it back out, I hoped they got their happy ending.
I'm still suffering.
So I hoped, but we've lost so many already. And more will die if we're forced out again.
I can't tell him? I don't know.
Yes? What is it?
Wow, really? Okay. I guess I just have to, like, not betray them, pretty much. Because that's what she expects me to do, right? She expects me to be there at the gates, and she's gonna be like, open up! And I'm gonna be like, nope. I guess maybe I'm misremembering things. Maybe Karlach it has always been the one that's like, what did you do this, you know? Okay, well, we haven't really done much of anything. I feel like it's a little bit of a waste to long rest without doing stuff. Where is it? Risen Road? Let's go this way. There are some fights that we can do up this way. Be nice and productive. Potentially even get to Joaquin's Rest, which is a good spot. And then we'll head right back to the Grove before we long rest. So that we can be there when the attack happens and obviously put a stop to it.
Something tore right through these people. They didn't stand a chance.
The beast reeks of brimstone and offal. Every breath is thick with blood. You hear what comes next before you see it. The sharp snapping of bones, and a yelp of pain as her body starts to twist and undulate. You watch with cold realization. This isn't the end of one life, but the start of another.
Destroy it, destroy it.
Gnolls, vicious, monstrous humanoids can spawn from the corpses of dying hyenas. You land a swift strike against her skull. She yelps, then goes still. As the life fades from her eyes, the gnoll within her dies too, stillborn.
Okay, so we want to break all of these. And we want that one to not get away. So, Gale, you take care of these guys. Just start taking care of them anyway. We're getting them kind of low.
I wonder if this is worth the
And
cost.
I will hopefully succeed at this. It worked, it worked. Nice.
This won't be quick. That hyena's run off for help.
It is not running off for help. Nice, we can get there. Start killing these ones. Great. Actually, I should have moved on my turn closer to these other ones. Wait, what? It's commanded. Why is it? Oh, it's going around. It's going the wrong way because these guys are blocking me off. That sucks. I shouldn't have done it that way. I should have stood in a better position. That one's dead.
Never a dull moment.
Well, it got saved. I need to walk up. Cause now look where it is. Like, well,
This is my time.
we can stand to fight the other ones. It's just gonna be really difficult.
Let's cover your fire, baby.
Okay, finish that guy off. Now we need to start making our way up this hill. Genuinely? Let's just use this now. At least this hyena is almost dead. These four are going to be really annoying to fight, though. Okay, Gale. Let's, see what we can do here. Okay, so only one of them isn't looking at that thing.
Light on my feet.
Hell yeah, get in there. And you be good and come.
Victor's path. Making my move.
Hell yeah. Nice. Okay.
This. In position.
We'll just kind of walk up slowly. Yep, come over here.
Striking distance.
It's still so funny that I'm just making them turn around and look at other things. It got saved from it already? Damn. That was fast. Ugh, that's not. We can fight that guy, that's fine. Just kill this one. Yeah, whatever. Just get rid of turns, right? There we go. Yeah, I'm a tank. It's gonna be a little bit harder for him to deal with me. Let's try to kill this one. That's kind of the necessary course of action here.
Fuck yes.
Okay, Garlek. Nice. Love that. Genuinely, he's just there to be a body, so we don't really need him to be hitting stuff. That one's dead if I just do this. Really? Damn. Almost dead. And it didn't break concentration at all. Okay, good thing we have this arcane ward up. Those two need to die because they go crazy if they successfully get that stuff off. Well. Here we go. He keeps missing.
Let my enemies fall.
Get crazy damage off of that on that guy. Tell me I can jump there. Yes. He dies. Love old person. Okay, we'll start flying this guy over here. Damn, really? Shoot at that. Shoot at that. No, he's hitting Will. No. Yeah, see? No, it's 3 attacks. Yeah, those guys are so strong. No action for you, please. Damn, it got saved. Who can I... Oh, we can keep Will in this. Which obviously is good. Finally did some damage.
No time to waste.
Nice, Will. Nice. I want her to be more of a target. Okay, he's bleeding at least. Yeah, we'll just kind of get him over there. There we go. Now we can just keep refreshing that damage. Damn. Just keeps aiming at Will. Yep. Keep him alive. He died. A Dark One's Blessing? I don't even know what that is.
Easy as.
Hell yeah. Now beat his ass. Okay, well, or you could do that, I guess. so a little bit of extra damage there.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Just, you know, being a tank and everything.
Place is overrun with gnolls. They spread quickly. The whole coast will be infested if we don't burn them out.
Let's not stand around. I can smell spilled blood a mile away.
At the ready.
Yeah, okay. That's that bit done. Let's go to Joaquin's Rest. It's this way? Oh, there goes my trident. My super useless, did nothing. I think it, it missed one attack and then just couldn't catch up to anybody, any of the gnolls that we were fighting, and then just kind of floated around.
Smoke. Something's burning.
So it is spoken, and so is it done. He of the unsleeping eyes, grant me the might to carry this burden. Grant me the faith to face darkness without fear. He should never have been here in the first place. I'm the one that talked him into joining the fist.
Damn.
A massacre. Drow and goblins slaughtered the lot. Please, just leave me be.
Okay, I'm sorry.
I hear shouting. Someone needs help.
Okay, Karlak, you're up.
Keep pushing! Duke Ravengard could be inside. On count of 3. 1, 2.
Ravengard? He's here.
Yes! Now make yourself useful! Push, damn it! Push!
Did it force it on me? It did. Okay, interesting. Damn, that's all it took? These guys are weak as hell.
Hurry! We don't have much time! Hello? Can you hear me? We hear you! Stay where you are!
Make sure Will doesn't, like, accidentally burn to death in this.
You've made a grave mistake.
Oh. Well. I didn't mean to do that.
The heat coming off that door. Opening it could spell trouble.
Yeah, we don't want to open that one like this.
In here!
Actually, wait. Okay.
No rest for the wicked, I see.
Where's... Oh, it's right there. Here we go.
Come! I'm afraid proper thanks must wait.
Sure. Is there any stuff in here? Wait, why am I still playing as him?
No, never mind.
Okay, let's get downstairs.
Can't slow down.
Councillor Floric, are you all right?
Well, by the main God, what's become of you?
A story best left for calmer days. Now breathe deeply. Are you in pain?
Scorched throat. A few hairs singed off. Nothing a bit of time and fresh air can't cure. Gauntlet, a new duty calls. Drow have taken Grand Duke Alder Ravengard westward, if my eyes and ears can be believed. Report to the Manet and send for reinforcements. We must find the Duke. On your command, Councillor.
No, it can't be. You mean they've taken my...
Yes, Will. The drow have your father.
The circumstance of my birth is no matter of pride for neither me nor my father. But pride is no reason to refuse help to my own flesh and blood. How can we help?
Rescue Ravengard from his drow captors. Baldur's Gate needs him now more than ever.
Trust us to see it through, Counselor.
Yeah, we'll get this done.
A champion indeed. He's the invisible force holding Baldur's Gate together. Without him, the city faces collapse. In fact, I fear that may have been the intention of those who abducted him. Thank you.
Hell yeah. Based
When the
party.
Grand Duke returns to the city, he'll hail his only son, a hero. Go. You should pick up the Drow trail with ease. I will seek reinforcements and join you when I can. Remember, Will, courage is found in the battle against fear, not in the defeat of it.
So Father said. I won't soon forget.
That's a good saying, honestly.
Fist to work.
Okay, so now I get to choose one of these. This one, I think... Yeah, this one is good. We're gonna give that to Gale. We're not gonna feed it to him. We're gonna let him, like, actually wield it.
Anything of use?
Okay, let's get up here. Okay, Karlak.
What a charmer.
You're the strong one and you're resistant to fire, so get in there. We're gonna long rest anyway, so we might as well use Searing Strike on the door.
Quick! Get me out! Fire! Hurry! Get this thing off me!
Oh, advantage because Barbarian.
Yes!
Hell yeah. That's Karlak.
You did it!
He's like clipping into the wood beneath him.
Thank you. Thank you.
He's like still stuck there. Oh, okay, because it was a turn-based mode.
What to do?
Slaughtered everyone. Mary. Oh, Mary. No.
Okay, Blade. Work your magic.
Mary. No. Gods, no, no, no. You should have stayed. You should have been with me. She would have survived. If only I'd kept my mouth shut about that bloody dowry. What am I gonna do? She's all I had.
Damn.
This will never be right. Please, just go. I need a moment with her.
Oh, okay. Doesn't look like there was any actual, like...
Wish to live in more interesting times.
Shit. You can put distance between you and yesterday, but you'll never leave it fully behind. Father's words. Hard to argue with them. Floric spoke true.
He's just like a
I'm
fount
Grand
of
Duke's son.
quotes and sayings
Well,
and stuff.
he's not just any Grand Duke. He's Baldur Ravengard, the most influential duke in the city.
Thank you. That means a lot. But I wonder, what makes a Duke of Baldur's Gate so interesting to the Drow? Even the houses of Men's Oberanzen would have little use for my father. No, this is no Drow plot. These absolute nutters, these true souls are behind his abduction. His absence alone will sow chaos in the city.
Duh, we just talked
If
to the
they were
goblins
to
and they
infect
said
him,
that they
he
raided
could
this
lead
place.
Baldur's Gate to ruin.
Weird
All the
Eye
more
guy?
reason to
Yeah, it's
find
because he's like half
The
demon now.
Absolute has
Or,
seized not just
because
my
of
father,
he broke
but
his
the
pact
future
with
of the Sword Coast.
his like patron that gives him warlock magic.
I know. And you're right. My story is one of two men. The Blade of Frontiers. A man hunting the fiends who prey on the weak and claw at the coast. And Will Ravengard. A memory of a memory. A man who belongs to the past. I wanted you to know the Blade, not the shadow he left behind.
It's all good, man.
I'm all for it.
We did not discover the teleporter here. We should go do that. Where is it again? Is it this way? I think it's this way.
I'll give it a shot.
No. Maybe it's past the entrance a little bit. Journal updated. Is he hungry again? No, he just wants to talk. Okay, whatever. We'll talk. Just give me a sec. Oh, there it is. Cool.
My condition likes being ignored as little as I do. I must consume another artifact.
As little as I do, that's funny. Yeah, here you go. I do like the Amulet of Misty Step. This is kind of not anything anybody's using, so...
Thank you. Good gods. It hardly has any effect. Oh, Mistra, have mercy on us all. Listen, I need to speak to you, to all of you. It would be unconscionable of me to remain silent. I might just be about to remedy that. You have to know who I was. You have to know who I really am.
Sure, tell me.
What I am is a walking shadow of the promise I once held. I'm what one might call a wizard prodigy. Who from an early age could not only control the weave, but compose it. Much like a musician or a poet. Such was my skill that it earned me the attention of the mother of magic herself. The Lady of Mysteries. The goddess Mistra. She revealed herself to me and she became my teacher. In time she became my muse. And later even my lover. I am, after all, the villain of the tale. We
Oh.
enjoyed each other's
I've never
company.
heard that line before.
Body, mind, and soul. But even so, I desired more. You see, no matter how powerful a wizard we mortals can become, we never scratch more than the surface of the weave. Mistra keeps us in check. There are boundaries she doesn't let us cross, yet every time I was with her, I stood on the precipice, gazing into the wonders that lay beyond. I sought to cross her boundaries.
It's never wise in a relationship.
Quite. I tried to convince her. I pouted. I pleaded. Swore my ambition was only to serve her better. She only smiled and told me to be contented. Inconceivable as it seems to me now, I shared a bed with a goddess, and yet I wasn't satisfied. So I sought to prove myself.
That's a
worthy
huge
to
fumble,
her
honestly.
instead. We come now to the crux of my folly. Shall I share the story behind it, or would you rather head straight to its sordid finale? Very well. Here goes. Once upon a very long time ago, a mighty lord lived in a tower. A flying tower, to be precise. I'll save his history for another time, but the gist of it is that he sought to usurp the goddess of magic so that he could become a god himself. And he almost managed, but not quite. His entire empire, Netheril, came crashing down around him as he turned to stone. The magic that was unleashed that day was phenomenal. Roiling like the prime chaos that outdates creation. Even the weave itself could not withstand the onslaught. It fractured, then shattered, and all magic was lost to the mortal realms. Until the day Mystra returned. She restored the weave, reuniting all its scattered shards. Or so I thought. Until, in the course of my studies, I learned of a book. A Netherese tome in which a piece of the fractured weave had been sealed beyond her reach. What if, I thought, what if, after all this time, I could return this lost part of herself to the goddess? You know me.
This line.
My gestures can never be grand enough. I was certain that this deed of raw power, draped in romance, would convince Mystra to take me by the hand and welcome me into her hitherto forbidden domains. I was mistaken. I obtained the fabled book and took it into my study. As for what happened next... Here. Place your hand over my heart. Let me show you.
You feel the tadpole quiver as you realize Gale is letting you into the dark. You see through Gale's eyes, staring down the corridors of a dread memory. A book, bound, and suddenly opened. Inside there are no pages, only a swirling mass of blackest weave that pounces. Its teeth, its claws, it's unstoppable as it digs through and becomes part of you. And gods, is it ever hungry.
Thankfully, the moment I absorbed the fragment wasn't enough to kill me outright. It was only the beginning.
That sounds horrible, though. Incredibly painful.
This Netherese blight, this orb, for lack of a better word, is balled up inside my chest. And it needs to be fed.
It's funny to think about that. I
As
have
long as
two
absorb
party members
traces of the weave from
who have
potent enough
something,
sources,
foreign thing in their
remains
chest that
quiet.
is kind of fucking them over a little bit.
Never to fully destabilize, however. I will erupt. I don't know the exact magnitude of the eruption, but given my studies of Netherese magic, I'd say even a fragment as small as the one I carry, it'd level a city the size of Waterdeep.
Insane. It's like a nuke, pretty much.
We might chance upon a king's collection of magical artifacts around the corner. We might cross paths with a miracle round the bend. Then again, we might not. All of this. It must feel like a betrayal. Say the word, and we'll part ways.
No, man. You're good.
Gale's one of us, and we should stand by his side.
Absolutely.
This is a good party,
We're all
honestly.
risky in
This is
our
a
own
good
ways.
party.
We stick together anyway, right?
Of course.
That is a great relief. Oh, a great relief indeed. You truly are a soul that steals my own. From all my new rallied heart, I thank you. I thank you all. I understand if you stand against me. I'm humbled if you stand with me. Either way, I will do my best not to let you down. I stand at a precipice, But if you do not give
Everybody's
up hope,
standing in
neither
this.
shall I. I'll fight. I'll resist as long as I can. Now. Even I am tired of the sound of my own voice. Let us venture forth.
Okay, well, I know what I need to do next. We're gonna go back to the camp and rest, and then we'll fight Mithara, but that'll be tomorrow. For now, I'm gonna log off. Thanks for watching, and hopefully I'll see you guys next time.